Last night the plan was to camp in Joshua Tree National Park so I could sleep in a little bit longer. It's now just before 6 in the morning and we're off to the park to hopefully make it in time for sunrise. Let's go. So we made it into Joshua Tree. This is the campsite that was full. And coming here now, I actually see there's a couple spots open. I guess the park ranger just didn't see them. But one of my favorite places, absolutely crazy in here with the Joshua trees and these huge rocks, and a fun place to camp if you do get to this part of the world. I'm starting kind of a bit of a bad habit of rocking up to locations basically right when it's time to shoot instead of getting early. And that's again the case this morning. The light is absolutely beautiful right now, and Arch Rock's right around the corner. So we're gonna set up quick, hopefully find a composition quick, and get shooting. So this is Arch Rock. I'm actually standing in the arch right now, and the light is phenomenal right on the horizon. But when you're shooting from the arch, you just get blue skies everywhere and a little bit of pink on the horizon. So I'm trying to decide if I want to move or keep shooting. Jody just helped me snap off a shot. Got the camera set up here with the arch, and I was standing on one of the hills. I really wanted to get on top of one of these big rocks, but I just couldn't get up there. I think I need to start bringing a step ladder to get up to places like that. And yeah, I guess it's decision time. Do I shoot the light or do I shoot the location? That's sometimes the battle. Sometimes the best place to take your photo isn't the most comfortable place to set up the tripod. To get the shot I wanted, I had to literally be back in this little pocket right against the rock in a really uncomfortable place, and really hard to like even see the LCD or anything like that. But it was definitely the best spot. I had Jody up there, who's now coming down the hill, posing on this rock, sitting down. Camera settings, quick. It was a really simple shot. There's zero filter, no filter at all. Pretty even light, so I didn't need one. And I just shot f11 about 1/15 of a second or so. ISO 100. The light's still beautiful, even though the sun's not up yet. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. And I think now me and Jody might just like move on, go wander around some of the park, check out some of the spots. Joshua Tree is crazy. This national park's just insane. The landscapes are just outerworldly, and wandering around here, yeah, it doesn't even feel like Earth. Right now we're kind of looking for a Joshua tree. Joshua trees are these crazy looking trees back this way, and we're looking for kind of a simple one to use in a photo. I think with Jody modeling or something like that, maybe a bit more portrait style. One of the hardest things about photographing Joshua Tree National Park is the scale is really hard to show. And so I think one of the coolest ways to do this is gonna be portrait style. So that's what we're gonna do once the sun hits. You guys are gonna start to think I have some strange addiction with sun stars, because that's exactly what I did again today here at Joshua Tree. It just kind of made sense. There's not a lot of cloud in the sky, and it was just a fun image to take. This is the Joshua Tree I found that I really, really like. The sun's coming up basically right behind it. I did some wide stuff that's like landscape with a person in it, and I did some close-up portraits of Jody as well. That was a lot of fun, and the light was absolutely beautiful. And I have to say, when the sun comes up, it's so nice because it was freezing this morning. If you ever pose in your photos or you get your partner to pose in photos, wear red. Or at least wear colors that contrast the landscape. Jody's wearing this beautiful red jacket. I'm rocking red today. We're not doing this because we like to match and we're super cheesy like that. We're doing it because it contrasts this landscape so perfectly. So I just shot a long lens shot, 70 to 200, because I saw this snowy peak in the distance. I got Jody to go out there to this one Joshua tree, lean against it, and got some really, really cool shots with that. And I think if she wasn't wearing red, if she was wearing yellow or even green, it just wouldn't pop the same way. So wear red. Now we're heading back to Phoenix, and then I got some stuff to talk to you guys about with. Talk to you guys. I've got some things I want to talk about. Let's go. Okay, I made it back to Phoenix, and sorry that my voice is gone, but I got really sick when I got back here last night. Like, as soon as we got back here, went out for dinner, and then this chest cold just smashed me, and I've kind of been out of it, yeah, basically since we've been back. And yeah, so my voice is a little bit gone, but I do need to talk about a couple things on today's episode. First of all, I mentioned that Chris Marr won the last Trover photo contest with an awesome image. That was a lot of fun doing the first contest. So congrats to Chris. You won a three-legged thing Leo tripod, which I think is a beautiful tripod. I used it for like 3 months in I can't remember where I was, in Montenegro I think last year, and loved it. So I think you're gonna love that tripod as well. Don't drop it in the ocean like you did your DSLR. Now, on to next month. I have a Trover contract for 3 months, which means I'm doing this for 3 months, definitely. And actually, there's a huge project coming up with Trover that I'm not gonna be able to announce until sometime into this month, but I am able to announce the next month. And the next month, there's gonna be like a gift bag of things that I'm gonna give. So we're still gonna do those 3 contests, one for each of the first 3 weeks. Each of those will be worth a $50 Amazon gift card, and then there's gonna be the big prize, just like last time. But last time I did the three-legged thing giveaway, it was just a tripod. This time I'm going to give away a bunch of things. A lot of people have been asking about my gloves, my Valorette gloves that I use for winter shooting and when it's cold out. I'm going to give away a pair of those. And then there's just going to be a grab bag full of a bunch of other stuff. I'll list it in the Facebook group once I figure out what it's all going to be, but the total value of that will be like $500. So I need to say also that Trover is stoked. They love the images you guys are putting up, and to be honest, the images you guys are putting up are like pushing Trover to the next level in terms of quality. The images look great, and every month Trover does a contest that's worth $1,500, and I think our members have won it twice now, or at least once, potentially twice. So enter over at Trover for that big contest as well as these little ones, because that $1,500 is awesome. So this is month 2 of the Trover contest, and I think that's really all I wanted to talk about in terms of the Trover contest. To enter all these Trover contests, the best way to do it is on my Facebook group. That's where we're organizing, that's where we're voting. Yeah, that's just where everything's gonna do. The theme for the first week of the Trover contest is going to be cityscapes. So the hashtag is going to be BVS cities. And so if you want to include your image into that photo contest, just make sure that in the captions you hashtag it BVS cities. I'm sorry, you can probably tell I'm drained. This cold has just smashed me back. I want to talk quickly though, before I end this video, about what's coming up, because the big crazy road trip's starting soon. Tomorrow, we're leaving Phoenix and we're pushing eastbound. Jody's got to get to New York City by the 10th of February, and that's simultaneously where my big meetup road trip thing is happening. And on the way, we're just making stops in White Sands, somewhere in West Texas, Austin, New Orleans, and then maybe like Atlanta and Philadelphia on the way up to New York. So there's going to be a lot of driving coming up, but every episode there should be some photography as well. So it should be fun coming up. And I'm really excited for it and really hoping that I'm feeling better tomorrow to start this trip. And I guess I'll see you guys there. Peace.